Hi Mustangs, this is Miss Otter. We're going to go over our math spiral review for April 23rd. This is Thursday's math, and we're going to go over these 6 problems. So the first problem we're going to go over is Brittany bought 3 bracelets and 2 necklaces for $21. Each bracelet cost $5. The necklaces were all the same price. What is the cost for one necklace? So some things that we need to know right away is that there is a total of $21. So we know that our total is $21. And each bracelet costs $5. So we're going to take that $21 and we're subtracting the cost of the bracelets. She bought 3 bracelets for $5. Okay, so we're going to start off just by figuring out how much is left over after we figure out the costs of what the bracelets were. So the $21 total spent minus this, which is going to be $15, will be a total of $6. So now what we have left is $6, and we know that the necklaces, she brought 2 necklaces, but we don't know how much they were because this $6 is actually for 2 necklaces. So when we take the $6 and divide it by 2, we find out that she spent $3 on each necklace. Okay, all right. The next one is draw and label 2 possible rectangles with the perimeter of 36. Now, you guys may come up with lots of different answers, and that does not make them wrong, actually. We were talking about this on our Zoom meeting, and there were so many different ways to answer this problem. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go over 2 possible options with you. I'm going to move this rectangle a little over. Okay, so one possible option would be to take, and remember that whatever this side is, this side has to be the same, and whatever this side is, this side has to be the same. So looking at this one, I could fit in something like 12 and 12, which is 24, and I need a total of 36. So then I know that my other 2 sides, so I have 12 and 12, which is 24. My other 2 sides have to be the leftover part of that, which would be 6 and 6. So if I add up 12 plus 12 plus 6 plus 6, that's going to give me a total of 36. Another way to do this is you can make one side 10, the other side 10 for 20, and then you have 16 remaining, so you put 8 on one side and 8 on the other. It really doesn't matter what these numbers are as long as they're the same. So as long as you can see that this number is the same as this number and that this number is the same as this number, it really doesn't matter, but it has to add up. So when you add up 8 plus 10 plus 8 plus 10, it should give you a total of 36. Okay, 2 possible answers for that one. Right, what is the sum of 4,593 and 3,295? The trick here is to look at this word sum. This word sum means to add. That is what that word S-U-M means, the answer to an addition problem. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add up 4,593 plus 3,295. So 3 plus 5 is 8. 9 plus 9 is 18. Put down the 8, regroup the 1. 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 2 is 8 again. And then 4 plus 3 is 7. So our total for this is that, and hopefully that was pretty easy. All right, halfway through, you friends. Okay, so which numbers round to 370? So my goal is to see if they round to 370 to the nearest 10. So this is my 10, this is my 10. I'm just going to start by highlighting all my 10s, okay? So the 7 is going to look to the 6 to tell it what to do. 5 or more, that 6 is going to up its score. 4 or less, it's going to let that 7 rest. Since the 6 is a 5 or more, this number would round to 380, which is not what it asked us to find. So this is not going to be, A is not going to work. For B, 372, the 7's going to ask the 2 what to do, and the 2 is going to tell the 7 to rest at 370. So this is one of our possible answers. Next one, the 6 is going to ask the 7, hey bro, what do I need to do? And the 7's going to tell the 6, I'm 5 or more, so I'm going to up your score to 370. This looks like another winner. And for last, we have D, so the 7's going to look to the 5 to tell it what to do, and the 5's going to tell the 7, since I'm 5 or more, I'm going to up your score to 380. Unfortunately, that also means that D is not going to work out for us. Next, use multiplication to find an equivalent fraction to 3/4. This is something we kind of talked about, but we hadn't gotten into it too much before school let out. So if I have a bar that is 3/4, I'm going to go ahead and quickly make it into fourths. And I'm going to shade in 3 of them. Okay, I have 3/4. In order to find an equivalent fraction, I could cut them into halves. And if I'm cutting them into halves, what that means is I'm taking 3/4 times a 1/2 or a 2/2. And so I do 3 times 2, which is 6, and then I multiply my denominator 4 times 2, which is 8. So I'm using multiplication, and this is what they want. They want this multiplication to figure out how to get 3/4 an equivalent fraction, which is 6/8. Now, the fun thing about this is that this middle number that I'm highlighting in blue, 2/2, you can make anything. You can make it 100/100, 10/10. As long as it's the same number top and bottom, this is going to be 3/4 times a theoretical 1. So I could have 3/4 times 100/100 because it's same number over same number, and it could give me 300/400, which is also 300/400 is an equivalent fraction to 3/4. So as long as you have that same number top and bottom so that you're multiplying 3/4 times a 1, it's going to give you an equivalent fraction. And last but not least, use the number line to find the value of this expression. So right away, if I just wanted to do the problem right away, I know that I can take 1 plus 3, and then I'm going to leave my 6's alone and leave the denominator the same. So when I look at it this way, 1 plus 3 is 4, and then the 6 stays the same. So my answer is going to be 4, 6. I'm going to use the number line to double check my work there. So the number line starts at 0, and because my denominator is 6, I'm going to make sure that my denominator stays 6 on the number line. So 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, and of course 1/2 or 6, 6, same number over same number. So because this is an addition problem, I'm not going to move backwards. So I'm going to start on the 1/6. Okay, so here's my 1/6. I'm starting 1/6. I'm going to hop over 3 for the 3, 6. So where I'm getting the hop over 3 from is this 3 right here. So I'm going to hop over 1, 2, 3, 1, 6, and I get 4, 6, which also checks out with my math. So this is going to be good. What is the value of this expression? It is 4, 6. All right, Mustangs, I hope that helped you with your math. As always, reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns, and I hope to see you at our next Zoom meeting.